apologize if I'm a little chopped off. I will be leaning over at one point, so you'll see me. But again, I'm working with my space here. So today we are going to do some leg work. You are going to need something to balance on. I have a stool here just because it stays in the frame. You can use a chair, you can use a couch, you can use stairs, you can lean against the wall, whatever you can to sort of lean over and get square, okay? Because we're going to do some bar legs today. All right, so just pause this video right now and get something you can lean on, all right? And I will be right here to welcome you again. All right, so you're back. All right, so what I want you to do is let's just get a few roll downs in our spine because we're going to be holding it stable for most of the time, all right? So we're going to do 3 roll downs. Just drop your chin to your chest and roll it down through the spine. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, use your belly to drag your spine back up to a standing position. Again, drop the head, let the spine follow. Just articulate your spine all the way down. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll it up. Keeping the weight towards the balls of your feet a little bit. One more time. Take an inhale here. Drop the chin to the chest. Exhale, scoop and round the ribs under and take it all the way down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, roll it up. And just take it over and up and over. We're just moving the spine so you're not stopping to stretch too long. Just getting mobility. Think up and over. And then just little twists here. Good. All right, so let's get those legs wide in a turnout. And then you want to bend the knees. Get the knees right over the second and big toe, okay? So you don't want to go too low where your knees roll in and you've lost your alignment. You just want to go to that point where you can stay. All right, make sure the legs are, if they're too wide, you might sickle in as well. So you don't want to be so wide, but you don't want to be so in. It's like the perfect balance. All right, so hold yourself here, and we're going to go down and up for 10. You want to make sure the weight is in sort of the whole foot, but sort of put a little bit more emphasis on the heel as well as the outer edge of the foot. So sort of really push into the heels as you squeeze up. 3, 2, 1. You're going to stay down there and get 10 little lifts up and down. You want to draw the shoulders back. You want to pull the ribs in. You want to get the neck long. Keep your chin parallel with the floor. You don't want to look down. You don't want to look too up. Nice balance. Good. There's 10 here. Lift your right heel. Make sure you don't lift it too high up where you can sort of feel the ankle joint lock. I don't want that. I want a little lift where you're sort of really staying neutral in that ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides. Again, just a little lift. It's like an inch or 2. Not high heels, but pumps. Sorry, boys, but you can get a visual, right? 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to hold it down there on 1. We're going to lift both heels a little bit, enough where you can balance. Your ankles are relaxed. You're not sickling them and grinding them in the ankle joint. All right, and then stay down here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here on 1. Just hold it. You can lift those arms up. Elbows lifted, shoulders down. You can also lift them up here as you balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. So that foot is already turned out. You're just going to hinge it over. You're going to keep a nice straight spine. Okay, so you don't want to angle forward where your chest is going forward. You don't want to arch the back where you're presenting your chest too much. Stay neutral. All right, as if you were standing. 4, 3, you're going to be 2 panes of glass. Now hold this last one up. Hold it and give me 10 little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up there on 1. You're going to flex your foot. You're going to bend and reach. Now when you bend, you're not lowering anything and reaching. It's staying the same height. It's a little release of the knee. It's not even like a bend in. That would be too much. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to give that little release and reach and then a little lift. Lift, release, reach, lift. 5 more. 5, make sure you're not locking out that bottom leg. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Now square yourself off to whatever you're balancing on. Get it up, and then 10 little lifts here. Your bottom leg has a little bend in it. Your weight is towards the heel, so you don't want to be kind of reaching forward where you can lift that bottom heel. You want to keep pressure in that bottom heel. And you don't want to lift too high where you're searing into the low back. It's all about the seat here. Little releases. You're going to flex the foot. You're going to release and lift. Release and reach. And we're not lifting yet. So you're keeping sort of the thigh in the same height. You're just releasing the knee a little bit. Your bottom leg has a little bend in it, and you're trying to stay square. So now we're going to release the knee and little lift. Release, little lift. Release, reach, little lift. Pretend this leg is still down on the ground. Imagine what your balance would feel like if that leg was still down. That's as square as I want you to be. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. What you're going to do is you're going to bend that bottom leg. As you bend the leg, put more pressure in the heel so you're leaning back a little bit, and then reach and lift that back leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep reaching that weight back. 4, 3, 2. Hold it back there on 1, and then point the foot. 10 little lifts. Stay square. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release and give across. Good job. Whew. Set it back, sit back, square off. Stretch the backs of those legs, whatever you need to do. If you want to release the spine a little bit, you can flex it and articulate it out, whatever you need. All right, we're going to switch sides now, so I'm going to just move my stool over so you can see me. All right, and we're going to dip wide again, down and up for 10. Make sure those knees are tracking right over those toes. Your butt is staying under your body. Your ribs are in. Your shoulders are down. Your neck is long, like you have a rope right at the top of your head, reaching up towards the ceiling. So as you bend down, keep that rope reaching up. 4, 3, 2. You're going to keep it down on 1, and we're going to go down 2, up 2. 1, 2, up 2. Again, feel as if you're putting pressure in your heels. Feel as if you're sort of pulling those heels together as you do that little up. You'll get into those inner thighs. Oh, yeah. Try not to roll those feet in. Keep weight on the outer edges of the foot as well. All right, you're going to hold it down there. You're going to lift both heels just a smidge so you can balance. Give me 10 here and lift the arms. Wrap those ribs in, shoulders massage down. Neck is long. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Halo the head with those arms. Down 2, up 2. Good job. Keep the booty under the body. Don't let it stick out. We don't want to sear that low back. Neutral pelvis here. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on up and hinge. All right. And you can settle that bottom leg, and you can move it a little bit if you need to. And just be aware that one leg's going to feel different than the other side, so just be mindful of that. 5 more here. It's 5, 4, doing great. 3, oh yeah. 2, hold that leg up for 1, and then 10 little lifts. Also be mindful that depending on what your hips are doing, how your legs are feeling, you might feel that bottom leg more. That's fine because it's stabilizing. 4, 3, stay between those panes of glass. Now keep that leg there, flex the foot and little bend and reach. 9, 8, every time you reach that heel, squeeze the seat, squeeze the abs. Massage those shoulders down, wrap the ribs in. Neck is long, same cues always. 3, 2, bend, reach and lift, bend, reach and lift. Reach and lift. It's 8. As you get tired, your body's going to want to lean forward, don't let it. Those panes of glass are keeping you there. 4, it's a 3, 2, and 1. Settle it down. Square your body over. If you're on your elbows, you can do that as well. Square and lift. Weight is in that bottom heel with a slight little bend in the knee. You're reaching that back leg so long, and you're lifting from the seat, not the low back. Belly in. 4, 3, 2, stay square. 1, flex the foot, bend and reach. Pretend that leg is still on the ground. What would you feel like if it was still on the ground? What does square feel like? You can even practice that and see if you're balanced. 4, 3, as you reach through that heel, really squeeze the seat. Make the reach come from the seat. Bend, reach, little lift. Shoulders relaxed down, neck long, abs in. Especially those low abs that are attached to the hip bones. Keep pulling those in. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to bend that bottom leg as you lift the leg. So make sure you're reaching back. You're not going forward where you're putting pressure on the ankle and the knee. You're reaching back and lifting. And if you start to lose alignment, like you're opening too much, settle yourself, square again, and then go back into it. It makes no sense to push out of alignment. 2, hold it back there on 1. Really be able to wiggle your front toes. 10 little lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, square. 2, 1, and release and have a seat. Ooh, that hip felt it. Stay there as long as you'd like. If you want to get the backs of the legs, you can do that. You can round and articulate it out. Come on up. You can also do some stretches by pressing your heels, squaring your body, and leaning over for a hamstring stretch. Do that. Just make sure all 5 toes are pulling to your chest evenly. Come on up and switch. Again, you can do this without the camera on. You can go back and just stay longer in the stretches if you'd like. Good, come here, just run down to your toes and roll it on up. Woohoo, good job. You did bar legs today. Well done. I will see you mañana. Nice work today. Take care.